Today is a specific date. It's the 5th anniversary of my best friend and my cousin and basically my sister's suicide. And anybody who knows Sami and all the things that we do, the fundraiser Spread the Love, where we're working on mental health awareness in schools and educating people, knows how huge of an impact that it's had and how much it's blown up, and unfortunately how common of something it has been for people to deal with, and especially in kids. I mean, we were kids when she 19, and you think, Jesus, that's just so young and so much life to live. And there are people who are much younger than that having these awful thoughts and these just things in their brains that they're not equipped to handle because the wires are not all arranged right, and we're not talking about it. We discount our children and, you know, students, and we think, like, how bad could their problems possibly be? And they're not bullied, so there must not be anything wrong. And it's just so much deeper than that. And I wanted to post this video because we're always talking about not stigmatizing suicide and having an honest conversation. And it's been a while for me since I've had this honest conversation with anybody who's willing to listen, really. Because it's still stigmatized regardless of if we want it to not be or not. I just wanted to make this video and have it go out really to the people who are struggling. There's been a couple of people in my life who I care about deeply who recently have been struggling, and thank God that they're talking about it. But I know that there's a lot of people who either won't talk about it, feel like they can't, and sometimes unless you have a little push, it's really, really hard to open up. And this today is your reminder to open up to somebody especially if you're scared to. And if there's somebody who's been a little down, just ask them how they've been okay, and talk to your kids, even if it seems like it's no big deal and they'll get over it, because sometimes you just wish you did. I mean, it's been 5 years now, and I can't even grasp that we have all just made it this far without her being here. And you know, with suicide, it's a very, very confusing tragedy. And I think more than anything, especially for people who have experienced it without really realizing the signs, we just wish we could have gone back in time and been more aware and been able to talk to people when they needed it and push them. And that's not saying that anyone who is a suicide survivor is in any way responsible, but these conversations just aren't as common, especially from people who are scared of them. And there are so many things that I wish I could have said to you, that at least in my heart had all still gone wrong. I know would have helped me feel right, and I think it would have somewhat helped the people around you. I just want people today, in a way, to not make this all in vain, and to practice what I preach, to tell the people around you how much you love them, and to ask questions, and and whoever is struggling to make those moves to try to just tell someone, even if it's a stranger. And yeah, that's where I wanted to go today.